Hello everyone and welcome to the Leonis Esports social race, and we're here and well, we're racing at Silverstone tonight. Hopefully we will get some good action and honestly just a race for fun, so hopefully everyone will be able to enjoy the racing. I believe we'll be going very shortly. So hopefully then maybe we're waiting one person or that, so how long is it? It will be, well, it can't be too long. Yeah, won't be too long. That's it. Oh, yeah, I have to introduce myself here. I'm Conte Brendan, and I'll be the one taking you through the action tonight. Oh, here we go. And well, everyone is being to ready as the last person was joined. It seems sunny now anyway, so qualifying should be alright, no surprises or anything. We are just almost in for two people now. Crumbles and Baraka. Oh, well, everyone's here, and well, just wait now. As we can see, car is going to come out of it. It's McLaren of our Margulis, I think. Now some cars are out a little bit before. We have me Kevin and I'm not mistaken, we have the sound glitch. You can only hear the turbo, which is unfortunate. is a motion glitch that does need to be fixed. So yeah, not the best of things, but we'll soldier on, and it's the action we're here for, not necessarily the engine sounds. Let's see, first person, just pick one person to go on board with for a lap. Let's see, go on, and go with another Blaze in the Aston Martin. So, British car around a British track, driven by an Italian. And starting the lap here through turn 1 and 2, into turn 3, where you go right now, although a decade or so ago you used to go left for bridge. And now on the power for the DRS, going down, well made back straight, and now into Luffield. It is, you can either go a little wider or try tuck in. A decent enough exit, so heading towards Cops, a very well known corner and a very high speed corner. Takes it fairly well, clips the apex, unlike a certain Hamilton. And two Maggots and Beckett. Line takes it so important, and it's done well there. So this looks like a decent banker lap. So, and now into Stowe. It is, as Menno says, the first time of the day, 25.9, again 26.1. Plays through club, and now going to come across the line for a 26.0. Just over a tenth behind with Menno, but Dominic has went and put on pole by a few tenths, and need a Zach, who has managed to go at P4. Oh, it's Daniels went for a spin. Number of Vortex Racing Academy, well, Vortex Racing Team, we're not quite sure. He has went and spun. So has Carson. Oh, funny. So yeah, that's not great for him either. Jill now about to come across the line is P3. Is Grimbo should be his teammate? What was that? Open teammate Dominic, and Dankir and Dunnerco has went faster again by about 1/100th. Oh, and Harry is out. Yeah, I missed that one, but he been to the cops. So Harry now going for a lap, and he is, well, there's two Harrys actually, so this one will be a little confusing. But Harry B is going across the line, and it's P9 with 26.4. Nobody else really on a lap at the moment, except for Gabrielle. Sector 1 and 2 is yellow flags, assuming there's just some people being a slow track, meaning letting others by. So he's probably going for a second attempt as an Alfa Romeo gets out of the way of an Aston Martin. And it's well, oh, I guess it was an outlap or something. I don't know. Oh, and this, well, that's just not being slow out of the pit. We want to let others by. So yeah. Nope, I'm sorry for the sound glitch. No, it's not my fault, but it is annoying. You only hear the turbo, which is a very unfortunate thing. Yeah. I think it will, or will probably will fix itself a bit. Hopefully in a race, because usually what I know is like if with pit stops you might come back. Some people going for their second flying laps. Well, check in. Let's see how they has he improved. Oh, but that improvement's gone out the window, as it is a trip to the grass in Cop's corner. Well, let's go on and see. There's Aston Martin, I believe, about to go for a second flying lap. Meanwhile, let's check in with both invalids. So both Alpines having the best of the time trying to improve their laps. Denirko, yeah, he's backed off, so probably will try again. And it is starting a lap. Let's just see, there is an AlphaTauri. NWS Ace. Oh, I guess that's disbanded at this point. So he's a free agent. He has went P12, and just so you know, the other free agent here is Harry, as SMM, the F1 side of SMM has disbanded. This Gabriel is attempting to try and get a lap on the board. And that is Bolin, who has went P2, so good job from him. and is before thousands of Dinirko. So, Beauty Daniel now has put in the fastest lap after that. Even after that spin, he has went fastest, and that is not very good for him. But Dinirko has took back the pole position with a 125.0. You see anyone break into the 24s. So, let's see, is anyone actually attempting a lap at the moment? Not here, as you can see a few of them, but not here either. No. No. No, neither of them wouldn't be attempting a lap now, so they're just pulling in. So, a bit of a quiet time for on-track stuff now. Oh, we actually hear an engine. Usually you have to go to a pit or something, and it might fix itself. Guess it depends. So, two people on an out lap. So going out early maybe for you just try and get in a lap where there won't be much traffic. Oh, and that's just I believe that's just Grimbo's just yeah, he is so slowing down. And now, getting the lap. Seemingly a lot of people have the number 2 in the cars, because that's the one that gets assigned to everyone when you first play the game. As you can actually hear a bit of engine audio when you go off the when you don't use the onboard camera. But now some Beckett's looking to take as much curb as you can without actually that much, as there is a tent just over 10th improvement. That would be enough to have a 2 places improvement. And there's still the last sector to go. As Blaze is out of the way just. Will have cost Grimbos. No, it's still P2. Well, cost a little bit of time. Margaret is slightly slower in sector 1, but it's still on play for her in terms of lap. And now, oh, that's a second Mercedes. That is Carson of Fuzzy. As we'll go on board with Grimbos to see what happened. Well, the car's gone now, so it just seemed to might have lost the car. Now, everyone's on a lap, so we need to see who is going to be crossing the line. Magnet is going to be crossing the line, and it is not an improvement. This would be 6. That's for starting a lap, as the timer has, well, is drawn to 0, and now it's just there's Staudic is on Grimbos in the pits. Now we need to check for an Alpha Tauri. Lovely will be next person across the line. Just kink to go, and it's an improvement to P5. A very good job from Marie. Now for an Alfa Romeo of Baraka on the medium. Good enough for P15, not too bad in the medium. Has the Bonin as when P2. And there's so Ace only P15, Menno only P14. Now as the Nurko is done, 24.9. It is extended the margin at the top. Bjorn into the pits. Now for an Alpine, Williams, VRT Daniel, good enough for P2, 25.0. And now for a Ferrari of Zach, 24, 25, no improvement here. Harriet is also into the pits. That is it for qualifying. And only one person into the 24s. So Denirko goes fastest, and completing the rest of the top 10 are Daniel, Bonin, Grimbos, Gabrielle, Margaret, Laurie, Todek, Jewel and Bjorn. So for outside this top 10, it is Zach, Harry, Blaze, Menno, Ace, Baraka, Evan, Nick Evan, Fuzzy, Fergie and another Harry. So yeah, a good race to look forward to. Just one light there for information. I've predicted a bit of strategies, nothing surprising. Soft, medium, or medium soft, depending on what tire you start on. And yeah, everyone outside top 10 with mediums, except for Nick Evan on the softs. Assuming he'll be going to just try and jump a few people off the line. Oh my! We've got engine sound. Apparently Fergie was driving in neutral there. Not sure what kind of hacks he has, but hey. Also, I think Fergie and Fuzzy need to get a move on. So, sorry it's called information laptop, but I mean, cold enough tires. And well, Smurfs is disqualified, so I guess we won't have to wait too long. Now Harry is going to line up. Once he's lined up, we can get going here. Now somebody was a little late to the grid, is in the grid spot. One, two, three, 4, 5 red lights. Is lights out in Silverstone. We are racing, and it looks like Dergo has got a good enough start, and we'll be into the lead. Ignore the timing tower, but really Daniel, we're looking for a way to it looks like we've got engine glitches, or sound glitches again. As racing up towards the back, and we got a yellow flag. That is Carson, oh Fuzzy, who is off the road. Harry is also a bit behind. So meanwhile, position changes. Top 6 of all stuff really were. Bjorn's had a brilliant start, and then Nick Evan had a decent start further back. Even Harry's gained a few positions, although he's a long way off the back. You know, is there racing there? Racing to Cobbs and now into Mags and Beckett. Baraka has kept ahead. And Pricing been speeding the pit lane, so it looks like he picked up damage. Fortunately, of doing these engine glitches. Whew. So now Harry and Dowdegg battling out of Ferrari is ahead of the Alpine. We'll see, will the Alpine be able to try fight back? And now we head down towards Cops. And all the top 2 are pulled away a bit from third place opponent. Might be on the trace. Come on, what will be lap 3? This isn't lap 3. Oh, there's the yellow flag. That is Nick Evans has retired the pits. That's Baraka was lost in, but Carson's a long ways off. Going for someone that could pull them back into it. Owen Carson's out there, so we've time to pit. So, and there's Magdalene Bjorn. Like, is there someone smoke there? To lockups. But I see, is Bjorn going to try Anthony the Cops? Red Bull and Cops isn't usually the best. Well, Red Bull and Cops isn't usually the best combination. But they're, well, safe. And probably looking to try and get past on the straight here. There's Magnum and Bjorn. Again switching, and I don't think they actually are. So switch back. Yeah. June's a bit off here. Into the pits, might be a signal of retirement. At 5 seconds, that's probably retirement. There's men on Davidek battling here. Well, Davidek needs to start passing some of these medium runners because he's on the softs. We'll need to make use of them. So now, up at the front, Daniel has passed to Nurko, so Williams and McLaren, and we'll be looking for a way past. Can't. Oh, back past it, but it's hard enough to overtake so because all the high-speed corners result in dirty air, and then you don't usually have enough of a chance on the straights. But now as we're on the straight and up, just isn't close enough. Grimbo's he's got a whole train behind him. I'm gonna start him. Zach picks up a time penalty. He's forced to back. Then it goes with Bonnet, Gabriel, Michael, Bjorn, Laurie, Harry, Menno, Davidek, Blaze, Ace. And that is the end of your train. Although Harry, who has got by extremely wide cops, but at least he has ends up on a wall to get in qualifying. And now the near coach again, just if the straight was just that little bit longer, it would allow for an overtaking opportunity. At Boland is past Grimbo's, so it has passed the Alpine. Nobody else really able to take advantage of these two fighting, except for the two in front who are able to just extend the gap. Even then, doesn't seem like they are. Zach into the pits. Harry 5 seconds as well. Harry's retired. It's a double DNF for Mercedes. It's retiring the pits as to knock off safety car. So Cousin, as he's left the session, but now Danico has got the opportunity and he's passed, as well as Zach's left the session after retiring. He's off on track though. Doesn't seem like his car's that enough, so we're all good. So go fastest lap of the race, 27.9. And as you can see, if Grimbo was able to catch 3/10s, well, 3 or 4 tenths, it would be able to bring a lot of people into this. As they'd all be able to try and train, well, the leaders in it, was pretty much a 13 car train. Oh, well, that won't help, as Grimbo's just had a big moment oversteer. It just probably lost it about 2 or 3 tenths. So see it VRT Daniel not close enough. And is Daniel could he pull away in time for the pit stops? There's a bit of lock up there, it seems. As you can see the smoke behind. So now that gap's now 2 seconds between Daniel and Grimbo's, which won't help Grimbo's, as if he had a car to latch on for DRS, that it would be much the best thing he could have right now. And I say Bowden, is Bowden close enough? No, just not quite close enough to go for an overtake. So now, see that happening further down? Not really. But, well, pit stop's be coming soon. Well, Poland once again close, but not close enough. And it will be the same case. Or then you're going to the pits, so an early pit stop, and Daniel will try overcut. I love this. Oh, we all know what Daniel wants to do, and that is undercut. So now Harry well, S2V Lorry, Harry is ahead. Harry has passed the AlphaTauri, and well, he isn't able to do that much about it. The mediums will still have a lot of grip left. So now, up ahead, see now, the train Brembo has behind. Ace seems to have fallen off a little. And well, we have got engine audio for Dinner Go. So that is great news. So Daniel is at the pits. And also nearly got some racing into the pits here. As between Grimos and Bolin. So they also got Margaret, Bjorn, Lorraine and Dominic. To now close on this pack was Dinner Go ended up coming out in what was last on track. But now let's see where he will find in. Whoever. Oh, that's Harry's off. Harry B is off. Well, Daniel, where is he? Obviously, he had a little advantage in everyone else as he was ahead. I have to see now, Daniel. He has come out and well. It looks like it's no change really. Dreamboat pulling up Margaret, Bjorn and Marie. So now everyone needs to wait. Now it's a question of who is well versus mediums. Maybe one of them will be able to let's say well, make more of the mediums. So there's 3.8 between Rose and Daniel. As Baraka and Harry. Baraka is ahead. Harry's got no choice. It is time to box. Please, there might be damage. Can go with the fastest lap, 1:27.2. Oh, that's Harry is just higher than the pit lane. So, yeah, that spin is pretty much costing his race. So now, Mace's race as well. We'll be also back in what is a net P4, provided nothing that changes the outcome. Coming to race, of course. Now in the blaze. What is your? They are your own track leaders. Ace is not too far from them, about 3 seconds. Then Fergie further back, and then Baraka. The question is, will Dinnerco be able to catch Baraka? And well, even by a bit. So we just want to see a comparative for the old medium and new medium pace. as well. Blaze, and you know, men are having a battle here. Now coming down towards the last part of the lap here. As Club, as a Blaze ahead, but men who we thought would have had a better exit. Instead, it is there was a moment oversteer which would have cost a chance of making real gain to that exit. But there is DRS coming up, and well, there's a lock-up run. There's a lot of lock-ups here. And they look a little different to what you've seen last year. So now, because Menno is past the mountain of Blaze and is back up into on-track lead. So now is the Blaze going to be able to get back Menno and take back the lead? It is a Blaze who is true, and it has assumed the on-track lead of this social race. And the USA's is went slightly wide. Well, as I see as Menno is back past, but after leader passed straight, I will go and then we need to go for about 3 seconds just to get something. And then just couldn't quite reach it. I'll be 3 seconds there. But it doesn't seem like I have missed much. It's not much change in terms of the lead of the race on track, nor the net lead. Meanwhile, so we will still lead, although there is a bit of separation now. Actually, there's Gabriel, Sonny, Gabriel and Grimbos. Gabriel looking for a way past, be it the inside or outside, looking for any way through. So Bone has his own small train, which on that train is Margaret, Bjorn and Laurie. As Blaze is past Menno, these two are just nearly helping each other by both DRSing each other around the track. But it is Blaze in. So now Blaze in for the sauce. So is Ace and Fergie. Toronto with fastest lap 126.8. Although Daniel is a little bit closer than he has been before on the mediums. Yep, here's the telemetry. Same with that. So now, let's see, please slot back into 11th. So now, main task for him is to catch up to P10, even with that penalty. Is one of the penalties actually the only issue. There's men out in the pits now. So, pit stop. As all green balls off the circuit. Gabriel, oh, let's mark this out. Oh dear. What's happened there? I'm pretty sure this got it turned off because that would surely have been a safety car. Yeah, there was 13 runners of Blazers, and then managed to gain a couple of free positions out of that. Grimbo's now is a free podium. As Bjorn now looking for a way past Poland. And now Bjorn is past Boland. It seems all Boland was trying to fight that one back, but Bjorn is past. So Busey Daniel has a lot more ERS than Zenerko. And I feel like that is going to be tiring. So now is that we're going to in Daniel playing just. I'm gonna need to try to save some ERS to defend with. Because Daniel is pretty much got a full battery. Bjorn is Boland still behind him, what a Blaze, and he was men up close enough as well. Yes, we're close, practically fastest lap of the race so far. So Daniel's still very close, hasn't passed yet, but still a huge opportunity. And he has a rocket of an exit. And the ERS to go for it. Right, close the game once again. It can't quite get it done. Maybe with the ERS he will go and get past, but for now he's going to just sit behind. So now is Daniel going to get past? He used a little bit of ERS there, but I don't think it would realistically be enough. And no, he has to stay behind again. He's now bowling around the outside maybe of Bjorn. Not quite. A Red Bull. And Red Bull is able to use the inside to full advantage. So all yellow flag, the Zawzek. Zawzek is our races. Lost the cops clearly. Well, there's Daniel still on the back of Zenerko. So now there's Daniel using the VRS and he has passed the McLaren of Zenerko. And well, there's something to although Zenerko has saved the ERS now. Both of them can use it. So now Daniel is looking to push on, and is he going to go for the cops? No. There's enough sense not to go for it, but I don't think the smart use of ERS is just closing in where he can't get past. Just using the ERS and able to pull away without the DRS. So it might have been played to perfection. So there's a slight little lock up there. WS with the time penalty. So now the US situation is half equal as all one in a blaze. It's slow. You see me, both of them being involved in something. And it might be with Bjorn as well. So up ahead now, Zenerko. Trying to get back past when he can. And the BB era saved. So Jericho with full battery. Remember, Daniel doesn't have DRS, but so Fergie would have given Daniel a bit of DRS there. Now they are both through the lapped AI. So Daniel is looking for to defend from Jericho, and just about for now. As it comes towards the end of this race. As probably into the pits. Straps on, he's at mediums. Well, he probably wants a soft spray. I believe fastest lap belongs to Baraka. So, well, yes, that's an extra point. So, looks well, it's been pretty much a race-long battle between these two. As that son of a blaze is spun. Well, it's still going to be a very respectable P9. And as he did do a first stint, well, they asked him what that one second stint, so well, I guess he takes positive from us. So now, penultimate lap, Jericho is looking to try to get past Daniel, but just can't quite do it. So, there's been on Bjorn. Bjorn is a bit of a surprise. And he's be battling as a cops. I think Bjorn will have. Says we'll back out. Well, trying a bit later. Jericho is past Daniel with just a few points to go before this final lap of this race. So, final lap, all or nothing. Now, second last opportunity to try to overtake for VRC Daniel, both using the ERS. Now Daniel looks to go Bjorn has got back past Minnow. but now is well, the lap times only. It's giving Circle DRS. That may have just saved them. And for that, Daniel is going to just have to watch on and see Circle take this race win. So coming on the final corners, and from pole to victory, it is now Circle who's going to win the old social race. Done not very close behind. And so the race himself, Greenwald, please the podium. With Bjorn going to come on P4. Needing a couple of cars home as he spins across the line. And also spin across brackets, jumps onto P5 and all this. One onto P7 and up P6. Ace P8. Now Blaze going for a fastest lap. So, we'll be able to get this fastest lap. And what I realize is this left now. Fine, finishing the race, but no, Blaze going to come across the line, and that should be a fastest lap or not. Good times on the game, sometimes it's probably be one top two, is it? We're on form for pretty much the whole race. So, Circle wins the social race with Jersey down in P2. Greenbow was completely supporting P3, P1, P4, Bracket P5, Nosman P6, P1, P7, Ace P8, Blaze P9. Not with the fastest lap, unfortunately for him, but still not too bad. Lower he is P10, main points. Fergie is P11 laps, and then you do that for Zalodek, Gabriel, Maglet, Harry, Harry B, Zach, Esplin, Harry, Jules, and well, Carson along with Nick Evan. So that is it from this evening. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.